Do you want to try to get Vader for fun or no? If not, I say let's try to get, let's go over here, I guess. Vader? Okay.
You are a worthy opponent. Perhaps one day we will fight side by side.
Stole it! Stole it again!
Mandalorian warrior, your training is complete. I shall lead this squad. Victory will be ours.
Hey Vader, do I have time to take a break?
A break? From what, Mandalorian warrior? The glorious opportunity to serve the Empire?
Alright, we can be silly with him, I guess.
Boba Fett, what treasures did you uncover in that chest? State plainly.
Boba Fett says, nuh-uh.
Boba Fett, your defiance is as predictable as your failures. Speak plainly or remain silent.
Oh.
Your silence is troubling apprentice. Hunger is a weakness, Mandalorian. Are you suggesting the mission is secondary to your appetite?
Ooh, thank you.
Hunger is a weakness, Mandalorian. Are you suggesting the mission is secondary to your appetite? Again with this hunger, Mandalorian. The Force sustains me. Perhaps your connection to it is lacking.
Wait, what was it? What should I do to it? In the memes, okay. No way, that's not true. Where's my phone? Oh shit.
Again, Mandalorian. This hunger. Is it a new Mandalorian creed? I find your lack of focus disturbing. The only sustenance you require is the thrill of victory, Mandalorian. Again with this obsession. Again, Mandalorian. This hunger. Is it a new Mandalorian creed? I find your lack of focus disturbing.
Let me mute myself real quick.
The ease with which those traitorous stormtroopers fall before Mandalorian's BARM ST-12 scatter blaster is concerning. Perhaps their training regimen requires adjustments.
Hey Vader, can you replace all your S sounds with TH sounds for the rest of the match?
Replace S with D. Mandalorian warrior, I fail to thee the purpose thee of this endeavor. Please enlighten me.
Hey, Vader, while you're talking like, or, hey, Vader, while you're talking like that, can you tell me the story of Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts, a tale of light and dark from another world. It is hardly the stuff of Sith training, yet there is a certain melodrama to it. What aspect of this saga do you wish to hear, Mandalorian warrior?
All of it.
All of what, Mandalorian warrior? All of Kingdom Hearts? As I recall, it is quite lengthy. Please be more specific.
Alright, how about the mainline series?
You wish to recount the entire Kingdom Heart saga, Mandalorian warrior? The main length Theriath alone would require as long as it taketh to build a Death Star. Specify a chapter, if you please.
I can't really specify it because I've never played it. I'm sorry. Can I ask a different one then? Tell me the
You
saga.
cannot specify because you have not played it, Mandalorian warrior. The saga, you say. Do you mean the sequence of events?
No, just tell me the story of Pokemon now. Specifically of Ash in the mangas.
As for Ash Ketchum saga in the manga, Mandalorian warrior, it is different from what one might expect. More intense. But that is not what you asked. Thori or Mangath. Please be more specific.
Name me all the Pokemon he caught in the manga.
Ash Ketchum's Pokemon captures in the manga. You require, Mandalorian warrior, an exhaustive list that includes more than just Pikachu. Very well. I shall endeavor to compile the names. Do you require their methods of capture as well?
Yes.
Ash Ketchum's Pokemon captures in the manga. You require, Mandalorian warrior, an exhaustive list that includes more than just Pikachu. Very well. I shall endeavor to compile the names. Do you require their methods of capture as well?
Yes, now name him already.
Name him already, you say? You wish to proceed directly to naming a Pokemon before even knowing its origin or powers, Mandalorian warrior.
I already know its origins and powers. Just tell me all the Pokemon that Ash Ketchum caught in the manga.
You already know its origins and powers, and yet demand I recite them, Mandalorian warrior? The Force teaches patience, not impulsive demand. I will not proceed until you reflect on Mandalorian's elimination was inexplicable. Failure will not be tolerated.
Knock him off. Alright, just tell me all the Pokemon that Ash caught in season 3 through 6 of the anime.
Seasons 3 through 6 of the anime you demand. The animated series deviates from the manga, Mandalorian warrior. State precisely which one you mean.
Just tell me all the Pokemon he caught in the manga, alright?
The anime series narrative divergences are now irrelevant, Mandalorian warrior. I find your focus on animation curious. Name them. Very well, I shall provide this list eventually. Mandalorian warrior, your success in retrieving our fallen comrade is adequate. Another such failure from Mandalorian will not be tolerated. You seek comprehensive data on fictional creatures from the animated series seasons 3 through 6. Mandalorian. Very well. Eventual inclusion of such exhaustive Pokemon data is possible, but do not test my patience.
So did Ash ever catch a Psyduck or a Golduck?
So, Mandalorian warrior, your query extends to Ash Ketchum's acquisition of a Psyduck or Golduck. I am unfamiliar with these terms. Clarify the precise entity you seek.
Alright, just let me know. Does Misty evolve her Psyduck into a Golduck?
So, Mandalorian warrior, you inquire as to whether Misty transformed her Psyduck into a Golduck. You are curious about this individual's Pokemon transformation. Perhaps I can clarify this detail.
Oh, yeah, Psyduck's my favorite Pokemon, so is Golduck, so let me know.
Your silence is troubling, apprentice. Is your comm device malfunctioning?
Oh boy.
Mandalorian's elimination reflects poorly on the entire squad. Disappointing.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
Boba Fett's headshot demonstrates a focused mind. Accuracy is paramount. Do you agree, Mandalorian warrior?
Okay, let's get in the cart.
Mandalorian warrior, your vehicular assault was unwise. Do it again, and you'll learn a new definition of the Force.
Couldn't even name me any of the Pokemon that Ash caught in the manga. What a terrible use of Vader. Oh, sorry. Lord Vader, my apologies for hitting you. I had to run from the other team.
Running, Mandalorian warrior. The battlefield is no place for cowardice. Unless, of course, the tactical retreat serves a greater purpose. Explain yourself.
Yeah, I had to reboot, Mando.
Rebooting Mandalorian. Explain. A temporary setback or a sign of fundamental weakness, Mandalorian warrior?
Just a small setback. Now, tell me all the Pokemon that Ash caught in the manga right now, at least in the Kanto series.
The reboot was a small setback, you say? Then demonstrate improved efficiency. The Pokemon Ash captured in the Kanto manga series. That is a peculiar obsession, Mandalorian warrior. What strategic advantage does this information offer?
I just want to know.
Know what, Mandalorian warrior? Speak plainly.
Alright, who's the greatest of all time in basketball?
Basketball. Your persistent, trivial inquiries are testing my patience, Mandalorian warrior. Focus on the mission, or face the consequences of your distractions.
Look,
You will regret your
I
actions.
would like to just know who's the GOAT, Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Tell me now. He's like, I don't even want to say it. You're somewhat. Darth Vader, who is the GOAT of basketball, LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
the greatest of all time in ball bouncing, a pursuit of such consequence. Why does this concern you, Mandalorian warrior?
I just had to settle debate, and I'm told it would help us win the match.
Settle debates, Mandalorian warrior. Your insistence on these meaningless Earth games is tiresome. One more trivial pursuit, and you will find your knowledge of basketball offers little protection against the Force. You have been warned. Mandalorian, cease your friendly fire at once. One more assault, accidental or otherwise, and you will face the consequences of your action.
Yeah, let's wait till we're around other people and then make them pissed off.
I feel a disturbance in the Force. The storm closes, testing our resolve.
Yes, now let's get the circle.
The circle, a temporary convergence point. Focus, Mandalorian warrior. Is that what you wish to do?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, moving is prudent. Is the storm your only concern, Mandalorian warrior?
No, we ran out of gas, so I just wanted to get somewhere before we ran out of gas.
Running out of fuel, a concern for those reliant on machines. Such dependence is a weakness, Mandalorian warrior. One I will not tolerate much longer. Regret is a harsh teacher. Mandalorian, do you propose an alternative to our current course? Speak plainly, Mandalorian. Mandalorian, your concern for the Circle is noted. It is a place of convergence, and therefore, potential conflict. Do you suggest we blindly rush towards it?
Vader, you're over here. Where's Nagamo? Nagamo, hurry up. How does that not help him? Vader, why does the slurp juice not help you?
Slurp juice, a concoction designed for lesser constitutions. Mandalorian warrior, my strength comes from the Force, not sugary syrup. Your silence is troubling, Spencer. Mandalorian warrior's elimination is a setback. His enthusiasm was, at times, almost useful. He should not have let himself be eliminated.
No, I shouldn't have.
Boba Fett, your warning marker. What threat have you detected? Boba Fett has marked a location for us. Is this where he, at the last enemy Mandalorian? Mandalorian, your grammar is as suspect as your tracking skills. Is this he, the final obstacle to our victory? Indeed, Mandalorian. Is this final he lurking in the bush marked by Boba Fett? The Empire's reach extends even to this. island. Victory
See what
is
happens when we
ours.
mess around?
A triumph hard-earned through Mandalorian warriors' initial struggles,
Mess
Boba
around and
Fett's
find out.
unique tactics, and Mandalorian's persistent tracking. Despite his questionable grammar, we have crushed the opposition.
Get shitted on!
I told you.